It's time to start our own Alma Thomas inspired artwork. And so we are going to actually be using an eraser as a paint stamping tool. But first I'm going to actually add a shape down to help begin my design. So this part is optional. That means you can decide to add a shape to guide your work, or you can just go for it right on the paper. So I'm just going to put this on with a glue stick. Put a pretty good amount because glue sticks don't stick all that great. And I think I'm going to put it right here. Rub that down nice and firm. Okay, and so my circle is going to help guide my painting. I'm going to just kind of stamp in a circle around here to start with. And so I'm going to take my eraser. Each person's going to have one, so you'll need to clean it off between colors. And your paint will look a little different than what I have here, but this is what I have at home. So I'm going to kind of dip this into the paint. And if you want to practice a little bit, see how it stamps, you can try it on a scrap paper. I just have my kind of messy matte paper here. I'm just going to try that a little bit. And that's okay. So I'm going to kind of just go around this circle, and I'm going to be turning my paper as I go. So I'm just pushing this down, and you can see it makes kind of a little rectangle. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to get a little more paint. Sometimes you can get more than one stamp out of your eraser, and see if it doesn't come out perfect. That's fine. If that bothers me, or if it came out really with some places missing, I can put it back down on there. And so I'm just going to keep turning this around, get a little more paint. And I don't want to cover up all my white space. The white space is part of the design also. So I'm going to continue this color around. Let's see if I can get another one out of here. Yeah, that actually worked just fine to do too. So let's see. And I'm trying to be a little bit speedy with this. You can take your time. And this, it looks like I can fit two more. Let's see. These are going to be a little bit closer, but that's okay. All right, so if I wanted to go to another color, then I'm just going to take a tissue. It might be a wet paper towel or something. I just have a dry tissue here, and we're going to see. I think that's going to work just fine. So I'm just rubbing the end off so that it's ready for a new color. I'm not going to go all the way around with this other color, but just to kind of show you how I'm going to start a new row. This paint's really thick, so this might be a little messier. Let's see. Let's see if I start here. Oh, yeah, a little bit messier. I think your paint's going to work a little bit better. But there we go. So I would just keep going around, and I could go all the way around with this color. I could create a pattern. I can decide if I want the circle just to keep growing, and as I get over here, it just kind of ends and becomes more of not a complete circle. So there's a lot of ways to think about this, and so I'm looking forward to seeing your Alma inspired painting.